Spider-Man, Spider-Man, radioactive Spider-Man, 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 radioactive Spider-Man, 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 radioactive Spider-Man. Spider blood, spider blood, radioactive spider blood, spider blood, spider blood, radioactive spider blood. Spider blood, radioactive spider blood, spider blood, spider blood, radioactive spider blood, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, yeah!
Hey everybody, this is Metro Sonic. Yeah. So, yeah. It's been maybe about a year since we saw the new Spider-Man, Tom Holland, who made his appearance in Captain America: Civil War. Yeah. And so last night I went to see Spider-Man Homecoming. Yeah. So I'm like, wow. Just wow. Yeah, it's pretty hilarious in Tom Harmon's version of Spider-Man. Even though he's like 20, 21, but it's all based off as Peter Parker much younger, like he was like 15, and it just had like a little recap from Captain America: Civil War. Yeah, like how he got his suit, and but it's pretty much a little different, yeah. So let's see, Spidey, he just did like some vlogs on his phone. Yeah, so the Butler and Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, was there. Oh yeah. So it seems like Spidey didn't get that awesome suit, as the antagonist. It was actually Stark who gave him his suit, unlike different reality of Spider-Man. Spider-Man created his own suit, the red and white suit. Yeah. So it's all explained in that. So pretty much started in school, and Spider-Man, Peter, he pretty much have a crush on Liz Allen. Yeah. So that's pretty interesting. Because we all know that, Spidey have, different crush like Mary Jane or Gwen Stacy, or even Felicia Hardy, Black Cat, oh yeah. So the whole thing is a whole different twist. So we introduce Adrian Toome, aka the Vulture, and even the other guy as the Shocker, yeah. So they kind of find some kind of powerful techno gear that can destroy anything. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And some of the scenes, like Spider-Man, he just doing his daily hero time. Yeah, like saving people and cats, and but some things kind of went backfire. But that's pretty cool. Yeah, and let's see. All the kids were invited to a party, and let's see. Spidey, he kind of lost his bag, so he's trying to sneak back into his home until he knows that his best friend, I forgot his name though. He knew that he figured out that he's Spider-Man. Yeah. So they pretty much keep it a secret. Oh yeah. So party scenes and some scenes with Tom Harland's version of man, it's pretty. I don't know how to say it, but pretty. I don't know, like clumsy, goofy, very talkable. Yeah. So, trying to stop one of the bad guys from this techno ray gun or something. Yeah, so that was pretty interesting, especially, he ran out of web, so yeah. And so, let's see, later on the ship, like, Spidey, he uses, the suit that built from Iron Man, well, it had more techno support. So he got like different type of webbing. It's kind of like similar to the one in Ultimate Spider-Man. Yeah, from Stark Industries. Yeah. So, well, some scenes are pretty funny, like Training Wheel Protocol or Hero Protocol or something. But Spider-Man, he tried to do the best he can to save people. Yeah. But unfortunately that he became very reckless and cocky. And so Iron Man, he pretty much, on vacation or somewhere. So until later on, Spidey, he tried to do everything himself, but his webbing wasn't enough, so it was up to Iron Man to come to Spidey's aid, yeah. But unfortunately that Spider-Man, he lost his suit from Iron Man, which had all the tech gear. So instead, Iron Man teach him a lesson to go back to his normal life, in school, like some kind of test or anything at the Washington Monument. So it's pretty much crazy that, the thing that Peter found and probably call his best friend or Liz or all that, it's pretty crazy at the Washington Monument. Root beer. And so later on, Liz Allen introduced Peter to her father. But before I say that, Vulture, oh my god, Vulture, he's crazy, man. He's crazy. I mean, oh my god. He got one of those high-tech gear and all that, yeah. And so later on at the party, I'm not going to say that, I believe Liz trying to figure out who's actually Spider-Man. And I think the unknown character who is Vulture, well, I'll tell you that later in the film. Yeah, so I don't want to spoil it right now. So I know that today is the actual release date of Spider-Man Homecoming. Since I already seen, last night from the pre-release, yeah. So, let's see, Spider-Man, he had a spider tracker or tracer to find the guy, trying to steal that high-tech stuff. And so, let's see, Spidey, he just, talked to a homie, where to find the Vulture, his next move, yeah. And later on, let's see, he was successfully, find the Vulture, but instead of that, before that, Spidey, he uses temporarily costume. It's pretty much just just an old hoodie and a mask, It's pretty much similar to that Spider-Man upcoming cartoon that's coming soon. I think it's on Disney XD. Yeah, that I don't know. I think it should say just Spider-Man or the Spider-Man, but who knows? Yeah, but who knows? And let's see. Yeah, so he was able to find the true identity of the Vulture, which is obviously Liz's fodder, which is crazy. And a whole new twist, yeah. So, let's see. With only his regular web shooters and, you know, just the regular Spider-Man, yeah. He tried to, you know, take down Vulture, but it wasn't enough. So later on, he found the Vulture, and by the plane heist, he tried to hijack the plane, stealing a lot of tech stuff. Yeah, like, you know, from the Avengers, like Iron Man and let's see, Iron Man, the Hulk, Captain America, Mighty Thor, yeah. So it comes to a crashing landing when Spidey he successfully defeated the Vulture. But unfortunately, later in the series, like, everything was on fire, so, Spidey and Vulture, they just go at it. And then there was a huge explosion. Yeah, huge explosion. Yeah. And so, the Vulture was defeated, and, Liz Allen is upset. And pretty much back to their normal lives. And so, Tony Stark, he invited Peter and introduced him a new high-tech Spidey suit. But Spidey, he said that he don't want it, he just want to be himself, so I wouldn't blame him. Yeah, so Pepper was there, and they're like, where's the kid? Sorry, buddy, you didn't pick it. And so at the end, Spidey received the suit that he received from Stark, you know, from the last, from Captain America Civil War. So when he wore it on, and Aunt May was like, what the beep? And that's how the film ended. Yeah. So, yeah. That's pretty much about it. You know, I think I'm gonna get used to, Tom Harlan's version of Spider-Man, as well as, you know, I sing like, okay, Tobey Maguire for Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, 2002, 2004, and 2007. And then the Return of Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield from, let's see, 2012 and 2014, yeah. So now, yeah, I just have to get used to that. But I hope you all enjoy the film out there. If you really enjoyed the video that I discussed about Spider-Man, and I hope I didn't spoil it, not too much or anything. If you do really like this video, be sure to hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Comment and subscribe for more movie reviews, creative videos, ninja videos, gaming videos, and so much more. From yours truly, good old Metro Sonic. Sometimes I crack myself up. Oh, and be sure to hit that bell icon below to be notified whenever upcoming videos I will be uploading. Yeah, so take care, guys. So hope you all have a blessed day. Peace.